I regret nothing. The end.
All right, begin.
What's going on, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys woke up happy and healthy this morning. That's the most important thing. Now, before we go any further, I want to ask you guys a favor. If you don't mind, go ahead and punch that like button and also smash that share button so we can get this channel recognized, you dig? And also, if you're on social media, you can follow me on Instagram at NCTubTV. That's a for sure way that we can stay connected, all right? Now, with that said, let's go ahead and dive face first into the drama. And I want to discuss the fact that Tasha K took to her platform to give an official statement about the case between her and Cardi B. Now, this is the thing, I was in shock, about some of the things that she said on her platform. I couldn't believe it. It totally blew my mind.
Oh, wow.
Now, let's start off with the fact that she said that she wouldn't change a thing, and she alluded to the fact that she learned so much and every moment was incredibly powerful and insightful. Well, you didn't learn too much, right? Because why would you come on your platform to further incriminate yourself when you know you got to go back to court in February, right? Or March, right? Because they still have to figure out some of the things, in regards to the case. So why would you jump on your platform to say the things that you said last night? I just don't get it.
I'm sitting there like, whoa.
You have to be a solidified fool to think that Cardi B's lawyers are not going to pull this footage and present it to the judge. And when you go back to court in February or March or whenever you have to go, just like the Bible says, when it comes to a parent chastising their child, that judge is not going to spare the rod. Now, Tasha K can't tell me or anyone that she learned anything because, for one, she didn't learn how to be a decent human being, first and foremost. Number two, she didn't learn how to take full responsibility for her actions. Instead, she takes to her platform and makes it all about herself. She wants to let everybody know that, this case didn't break her down financially, and then had the nerve to say that her First Amendment right was violated.
How?
The First Amendment does not allow you to make up cruel and vicious lies about someone. You sit up here and said this girl had a whole medical issue that she didn't have. And if the First Amendment could be upheld in every scenario where somebody tells a lie on someone, then there would be no such thing as defamation.
That dumb.
She sucks.
Now, let's talk about the fact that Tasha also said that the verdict that was handed down wasn't a shock to her or her team. So my thing is, if you knew that you were going to lose this case, why didn't you settle with Cardi behind the scenes? As a matter of fact, let me tell y'all why Tasha didn't settle behind the scenes. Because Tasha is an extremely narcissistic individual, right? And so all she cared about was the national attention. Cardi B is a high-profile celebrity, right? So it's going to garner the national attention. So basically, Tasha wanted all of the attention on her, and I don't know why. I don't know if she thought that this was going to be good publicity, but it's actually bad publicity. You know what I'm saying, y'all? I don't know if she thought that this would get her closer to landing a deal, a TV deal. I don't know if she's trying to be the next Wendy Williams, but the things that Wendy got away with back in the day ain't flying today, not in today's climate.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Now, another interesting thing that Tasha said was the fact that she called the bluff against a machine that tried to bully her from her personal beliefs. So let me get this straight. Just because you personally believe that Cardi B had a health issue, that absolves you from any wrongdoing? Are you serious? Yo, for real, this girl is crazy, y'all. She real crazy.
I told you I could get a little crazy.
Tasha, it's facts over feelings. It's facts over thoughts. It's facts over opinions. You have to have factual information when you're talking about someone's medical history. And even if you have factual information about someone's medical history, who are you to put it out to the public? Now, let's revisit this machine thing that Tasha was talking about going up against, right? So she started talking about Chicago and Detroit and things of that nature, and that the system, the court system, don't like people like her. They go after big individuals in the entertainment business because it stops their, overall agenda. They want people within our community or other people from other communities promoting this gangster music and things of that nature because it makes money. So the first thing that came to my mind while she was saying that, I was like, okay, Tasha X, all right, you know what I'm saying? Put the fist up, you know what I mean? You know, she done turned into this activist, right? And so this is the thing. She was talking about the music in regards to what Cardi promotes and what she talks about, how it affects young women and young men and things of that nature, and that she is fighting against that. Now, when she said that, two things came to my mind in regards to that statement. So the first thing is like, so is Tasha saying because Cardi B promotes this gangster music and things of that nature, that's the reason why she lied on her and talked about a health issue that was not true to try to ruin her career so that maybe Cardi B will no longer have a voice in the game to be able to promote that type of music? And also it lets me know, if you really read between the lines, Tasha was dependent on the courts to judge Cardi B by the type of music that she put out, and they didn't. They judged Cardi by, you know, basically this case and what Tasha said about her. They didn't think about her music. They didn't put her music on display. It was a defamation case about what Tasha said about Cardi, and that's what the courts went by.
Failure.
And not to mention, that whole position you took is a whole lie, because you've been on record saying that you like the song WAP. And you also said that you like the song Bodak Yellow. So miss me with that, yo, you know, her music is leading women to the strip clubs and it's promoting all of this and it's promoting all of that. When you've been on record saying that you liked her music, this was more of a personal attack on Cardi because of your alignment with Nicki Minaj. That's just my personal opinion. And then on top of that, she went on to pull the melanated woman card and said that they tried to make her look like she was an angry and malicious woman. And me personally, I don't think the judge is going to like the fact that you're trying to put it out there that this case was decided upon race, when there was critical evidence pulled from your YouTube channel of you making so many countless disparaging remarks in regards to Cardi B. Then she goes on to say that she's a mother, she's a wife, and things of that nature. She has a daughter that's 15 years old and she's an honor student. Well, I hope she gets a scholarship, because you're not going to have the money to put her through college with this $3.8 million judgment that has been set against you.
Preach.
Now, Tasha X is still in the building, y'all, because now she's talking about she's trying to change the trajectory on how things have been done in Hollywood for a century. Really? This is not applicable to the case between you and Cardi B. None of this is applicable. Yo, drop down in the comments and just write, this is not applicable. Okay, just drop, or just say applicable. Just put applicable in the comments if you don't mind. It's not applicable to the case that you have with Cardi B. You trying to change the trajectory of Hollywood, you trying to change gangster rap and music and things of that nature has nothing to do with you defaming Cardi B. Now, I must admit, y'all, this next one, I got a kiki off of it, right? So basically, Tasha K said this case was meant to drain me financially, and it did not. Did y'all catch the emphasis that she put on, and it did not? Like, she really put some emphasis on that, and she wanted to let us know, right? Or have us to believe that she's financially stable after this $3.8 million judgment against her.
It's bullshit.
Then she goes on to say that the appeal process has already started, and if I'm not mistaken, I think that she can only challenge the things that there were objections to. So that $3.8 million judgment is still going to hold up. I mean, good luck with that. Then Tasha goes on to say that she would take this case to the Supreme Court if she had to. I mean, this girl is so delusional. Then she goes on to say that her husband encouraged her to fight this case against Cardi B. Now listen, we don't know what to believe when it comes to you and your husband, because y'all were not on one accord in court. And y'all were not on one accord last night, because I'm thinking all of the embarrassment that you guys went through going through this court case with Cardi B, why wouldn't he be beside you to be embarrassed further while you read that awful statement? You know, it's just an observation, right? Now, she did allude to the fact that she did take the videos down in regards to Cardi B, and in my estimation, that's all she had to do in the first place, and she wouldn't have been in this predicament, but she wanted to be tough and show her fans that she was standing 10 toes down. Now, Tasha K stuck her chest out on this one, y'all, okay? She tried to flex. So she basically asked the question. She was like, if I be putting out so much fake news, why do courts subpoena my videos to get certain information off of them, you know, for court cases and things like that? And my response to that is, if you're talking about a high profile case, it's the court's responsibility to do their due diligence. doesn't mean that your information is actually factual. I mean, hey, you may have got a couple of things right, but given your commentary and things of that nature, it's an uneven balance when it comes to whether you're lying or telling the truth. And, you know, telling the truth is way at the bottom and your lying scale is way at the top. So let's just keep it real about that. But anyway, I'm going to let this go and let y'all have it in the comments. But before I go, I will say this. You guys read the title and I said that Tasha K understood the assignment. Yeah, she understood the assignment all right, to further incriminate herself and to put herself in a deeper hole. Now, guys, I want you to drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about this whole entire situation. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll get with you in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.